Alright, welcome everyone. It is your boy Mark, and we're back with actually not just back, but featuring new sit down videos for you guys to enjoy. I know, it's been a long time coming. I've made promises. It was just so hard to keep with my work schedule, on top of, everybody just demanding my time for 3 weekends in a row. It was just hella busy, hella hectic. And I'm finally glad to sit here and say that I'm going to be doing regular recordings, not just streams and stream recordings, but regular recordings on a regular basis. I've yet to figure out how many I'm going to do each week. I'm planning hopefully 3 to 5 videos a week, outside of, the occasional stream here and there. But it just kind of all depends upon how things go. For the most part, I also kind of want to debut some of my TCG content, because for the first time, I've actually downloaded MTG Arena. And I'm not gonna lie, it's not too bad. Still a little bit of a cash grab here and there, but it's definitely worth the gameplay. Now, recently I got back into playing Magic. I've had a Magic collection forever, but I got back into playing it, standard tabletop version, because of some Wednesday night Magic stuff that I do for Commander. Believe it or not, at an actual tabletop gaming bar. I'm gonna go ahead and see if they find it cool, if I include a link to their deal in the description later, so that way you can, at very least, if you're in Ohio, you can maybe check it out, because that is where I live and whatnot. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get to some actual gameplay. Now, real quick before I do, I've made 2 decks so far. First one I've made was this. It was an Izzet deck, which, granted, they have good support for Izzet, but from what I've seen in playtesting, it's definitely way too slow. And then the second one I made over here is just standard Azores, but it's got a little bit of the Soldier Mentor, life gain stuff that's kind of really meta right now on MTG Arena. Decks like white-green and white-black that include the Soldier life gain stuff is really good, especially white-black, because you can throw in Control and, the Siphon stuff. So if this deck doesn't work out too well, I'm probably going to go ahead and switch to that white-black later. But for the moment, this will be the deck that I'm using. Again, granted, I haven't spent too much. Spent, I think, like maybe $20 just to get myself a little bit of a head start. I'm going to leave the rest to kind of just the grind game. So let's go ahead and see if we can't get ourselves a match started over here. Jesus. So currently my setup for my computer is in my bedroom. With that being said, there's going to be a little bit of some lag here because, MTG Arena is a little bit like that when it comes to my end of recording. So I do apologize. But other games I'll play in here will be, kind of a little less demanding. At least until I get some key upgrades made. Let's see here. Honestly, everything's too high cost for me to want to keep this. But I think I'm going to. Alright, so for those of you who are completely and entirely new to Magic the Gathering as a whole, this game is absolutely beautiful. It functions well. The rule sets are on point. How interactions are supposed to be. They've implemented it all. The only issue I have with the game is that it's not necessarily pay to win, but it kind of is. You can still use coins and stuff to participate, that you earn to participate in drafts and things of that nature, but it isn't, the greatest ability for when it comes to progression. I will have to say that the other bad thing is that it started from the Ixalan set up, so there's a lot of older cards that aren't usable, that, trust me, I would love to have, especially for a lot of the guild sets they've got going on. So it just kind of makes things a little bit tricky. So it just kind of depends upon, whether you decide it's worth it. Okay, so he's got nothing on board. Everything's tapped because of the bounce card he did, so I'll go ahead and swing. Might as well. Poke you for one. Let's see here. I have still been playing games here and there, just not a whole lot. I did a little bit of Minecraft with my roommate. We've got a world going. Sadly, I cannot use my XSplit program with Minecraft. It doesn't like me, and it has problems with Java, because that is the version I was playing, was the Java version. So it definitely makes things a lot more difficult to manage. But there are definitely other games that I can play and will be playing that I have in mind. I'll just need to probably break down and get the Bedrock version eventually here soon. Alright, yeah, I'll just go ahead and poke him for one again. I've got blockers, he ain't got shit on board right now. I'm actually surprised that I have advantage right now. Just because typically I'm getting run over. It's been a lot of my matches doing my testing up till this point. I was thinking about switching jobs, but I was like, you know what? I need to actually sit down and dedicate to this shit. You know, the rough patch is over. I need to actually get this up and running. Which is pretty cool because I actually have an MSI motherboard. I was able to get a free year for XSplit, so I'm happy about that. Because that definitely, you know, helped make this possible right now. Because I definitely could not afford a membership to be able to get access to all the bells and whistles. I mean, I technically can, but I just couldn't afford to start it right now. For those of you who see all the pretty colors in the background, that's my wife's side of the room. She has a lot of kawaii shit. She's definitely into that stuff pretty hard. So it's definitely its own thing. So, I mean, I'll just go ahead and swing off a flare. Try to force him to block it. Because, I mean, I'm going to win it to 1-3, and then whenever he attacks... I technically could have... Yeah, I could have swung with this too, but... Because of his ability, but I don't care. It's an additional 1 damage. I'm not doing my mentor shit just yet, so it's like... It's not going to benefit me heavily just yet. But once this hits board, oh boy, that's going to be great. So I kind of set this up in a weird way. Like a little bit of control stuff. Some stuff that helps, like, you know, prevent me from getting attacked and stuff like that. Or I should say stops, you know, attacks and stuff like that. And then kind of did the mentor combos to try to get, you know, beefier creatures and stuff like that. And a little bit of life gain stuff. Not a whole lot on life gain. I need more copies of the card. That is another thing. I did make a fatal, I repeat, fatal error. Because I invested all of my extra, you know, because in this game, they have a thing to where you can earn or have drop out of packs these wild cards that allow you to be able to outright search for, well, add specific cards you don't have if you have the wild cards. So that makes it, you know, easier for you to obtain certain cards, your key cards you're missing. But I wasted all of them on the Zet stuff, and again found out that, you know, because of the whole token spawn swamp over deal, you know, it's been very unmeta. Especially since they don't have, like, stupid good burn cards for the Zet, which Zet is the faction that's blue and red, for those of you who don't know. Enters battlefield, may turn target creature and opponent controls. Okay. I mean, I have the same deal, so I can make you waste a turn if I really wanted to. I need the land for that though. I don't have 6. Hasn't been netting me land. That's okay. I'll take that little chunk of fuck me. Enters tapped. Yay. This is a 4/4. It's about as much as I can do right now, but he has flyer, so. Ooh. See, that's something I should have put in this deck as me. But, and he destroyed the cat, of course. This is where things get interesting. I need a regular land. Yeah, I'll eat the 5. I'm probably gonna get it later, but I'll definitely eat the 5 damage. Okay. For those who don't understand how Magic works, basically you can play 1 land per turn, and your land acts as your resource to be able to, you know, tap them in order to be able to summon a card based upon its converted mana cost. So you can see it's stuff like here in the top corner of this, it's got the number 2 and like the mana symbol, the white mana symbol. So basically that means its converted mana cost is 3, meaning you have to tap a total of 3, but one of them minimum has to be white. See, this one requires a 1 white and 1 blue, total of 2. You get the idea. Okay, now I actually need to make a play for the turn. So I'm going to go ahead and cast this to produce a blocker. Because he's got a 5/5, but he's a 5/6, so that'll help me out plenty. I do have 1 attacker I can really afford to do, because I still need to maintain blockers and shit. That was definitely an important play that I needed to make. I wish I could have done it for its, you know, lesser cost. Tap enchant doesn't untap its controller's untap step. Fuck me. Well, ain't that about a bitch. I don't have any enchantment removals. I don't think. No, I don't. Probably. Yeah, he's keeping me on the ropes at this point, but I can put this out next turn. So I'll probably just sacrifice my 1 flyer just to be able to keep from damage. Which, believe it or not, I actually am recording this on Wednesday, so I will be going to that commander thing shortly after this. I actually called the day off today, so because I already knew that with the way our schedule was looking like, everything was going to be all bad for me to be able to do the commander stuff tonight, and I really wanted to go, so I was like, fuck it. I do have PTO and all that stuff at my job, so it's all good. I really don't have to worry about it all too much. It's just a matter of, you know, making sure I don't burn through it all, which I've burned through a lot already this, you know, since the beginning of the year. Oh, hey. He gets -3 to his attack. That's... Oh, but you get to draw a card. That's nifty. I like that, actually. Okay. How about... I can't block with that. Oh, it taps it, doesn't it? Oh, yeah, no. Oh, I already swung with that. Oh, fuck, I screwed up. I'll block the 3/3. Fuck my life. Even though that would have been a good card to be able to actually use if I was paying attention to his ability. But it'll be alright. The fact that he has me stunned with these is kind of a bitch. Maybe I should run that card myself. I have a couple cards like it that aren't bad. Alright. No. No, 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 no. I'm just gonna not do it, because honestly, even if I bounce that back, it wouldn't mean much. In the sake of the long run. Oh, fantastic. He's got another flyer out. Back, 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 back. Alright, so what are you doing, buddy? Also, we have a lot of natural light coming in through my wife's window. She likes it that way, so I apologize for glare as a result of my monitor and that hitting. Okay. I'll get rid of it. And then I'll take the 4. Yeah, because honestly, like, I can block that if I want to, but then my shit dies and his doesn't. And if I block that, he's just going to put the +1/+1 counter on it and kill it. So I'll just take the rest. It's not looking good for me. See, I had advantage for 2.5 seconds, and now it's done. No advantage here. So, and now I don't have good enough flyers. I'll go ahead and pay the kicker. I need the tokens to block shit right now. No attacks. I need to stave off some of this dumb shit. So probably what I'll do is block the tokens, one on that, and then block flyer with flyer. And then hope to God I can survive a turn. An extra turn. I really need something I can push out right now, but it's not giving it to me. And it sucks ass. Didn't get into my draw power either. Didn't get into any of my stopping power when it comes to, like, you know, my sacrificing creatures and attacking creatures and shit like that. Sad panda. Could also use the gold to buy packs too, but I would rather do the drafts just because you get more out of it. But that's just me. Granted, newer pack drafts only cost gems, so you'd have to do an older one in order to make it work. Alright, so it's 2, 3. Here, I'm gonna block this on this, this to that, this to that. Yeah. I'm trying to get rid of as much as I can. Fuck it. I'll block it. There's no point. I'm gonna lose this anyway at this point. More than likely. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I have 7 mana. I can honestly afford to do all 3 of these, but I'd honestly, I don't want to put this out there. What mana is it going to use? Okay, I'm still going to have enough for I just need to make sure that I kept a white out of my land taps to be able to do it. Yeah. At this point, I have nothing else I can do until he attacks, which I'm so shitty that I shouldn't have blocked that because I would have been able to get rid of the air elemental this turn if it wasn't for that. But the whole point of what I want to do is to use Mentor to get rid of this, Divine Arrow to get rid of that, take the 5, and then hopefully be able to come up with something to be able to, what's my draw? I'm hoping my draw is a flyer or just something that can shut down that air elemental. That would be peachy keen. And he has no hand and he drew into the land, so literally he's stuck with what he has right now. Which is good, in a way. Because that means I'll have more opportunity heading forward. So I just need to be able to get rid of everything. Make your decisions, bud. Okay, here we go. It's game time. Blocking that one. And then taking 5. Give me an answer, and you give me fucking relic coins. Okay. I mean, honestly, I'll have to discard whatever I draw if I do that. I'll just gain 2 life and just... GG, dude. You got it. My removal wasn't good enough. I done fucked myself too hard. Ugh. Defeat. Let's see here. We'll do probably have enough time for 2 more matches in whole. Let's see if we can actually get somewhere in one of these matches. Because that was a little bit of a drawn out match. Hopefully I can make time for more. That's pretty tasty. Okay. I'm digging it. I'm definitely keeping that hand. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. 1/1 flyer out the gate. There we go. Nifty, nifty, nifty. Alright. Not much else I can do at the moment. I'll just go ahead and poke. Better safe than sorry. Just get your pokes in while you can. Don't want to leave yourself defenseless, but, you know. He's black. All black, by the seems, but okay. So I can 2-drop. Get that out there. And the rest of my hand is 3, so I'll be able to just boom. Yep, get my pokes in while I can. If he doesn't produce anything this turn, I'm going to go ahead and most likely just go for my mana geode. But if not, I'll probably bounce something. Because I'll get a draw out of it. What you doing, bud? Come on. Reveals their hand, choose a line card from it, player discards that card. Just tapped, he produced a 1/1. What did he discard? Ah, my fucking planeswalker. Damn it. That's a token, correct? Yes. So if I bounce that, it'd be gone forever. But honestly, geode, and the beautiful thing about this geode is that, ooh, yes, I'll keep that as my top card. Is that you scry one. Maybe later, honey. Alright, so I mean, I'll poke with all. The best he's going to be able to do is poke me for 1 damage, and this card is absolutely beautiful for any, like, low, you know, damage you know, creature decks. Creature control power toughness 1 or less can't be blocked. So there's a lot of creatures in this deck, like my starting out creatures, that definitely support that pretty heavily. So he would be unblockable. He's already, you know, can't be blocked because of flying, but now he can't be blocked because of that. So he's like, it's definitely good damage. And the beautiful part about that is that you can, like, if you had a spell that would boost attack but not, or power but not toughness, you could easily slap it onto something that's a 1/1, and it would still get away with not being able to be blocked. So it's absolutely beautiful. I see where you're going there. A little bit of recovery play for sacrificing your token. Got it. Alright, so I'm going to hold on to that for the moment. I'll just go ahead and Divination. Try to see what I can get. Oh, got another Mana Geode, but I also have Booking Value to turn on Thursday. I'll hold on to that for now, because currently those aren't posing too much of a problem. But it is an instant, so if something does happen that I don't like, I can go ahead and cast it. That's good. Alright. Eat this pokes of doom. Yeah. Honestly, it's looking pretty nice for me right now. Just Babbage, Dark Creature, or Planeswalker, and a Poker Draws that would still damage this turn. Well, you didn't deal with any damage, so, I mean, if you were doing black-red, that'd be good, but it honestly does not. Because, again, no damage dealt. Yeah, I've got no responses right now. If you want to poke me for 2, I'll take it. I don't really care. I was only really wanting to do this if he, put something more worrying out onto the board immediately. Like, I don't know. Black doesn't typically have anything with haste, but, I mean, you can do all kinds of stuff with 2 mana. So, because at that point I'll just do this instead, and get the draw off of it. Yeah. 3 damage. Whoa. So worried. I mean, again, you have 2 mana. If you were gonna blow something up, you probably would have done it already. Yeah. That was my turn. Even better. So currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Honestly, since I still have that as a play, if he does something troubling. Oh, yeah, wait, yeah, Mana Geode. Duh. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Honestly, I'll put that on the bottom, because I'm decent on mana production right now. It's one of the reasons why I do trip, or I think I do trip or quad. I don't remember. But I do put a lot of Mana Geode just because I like being able to scry. Scry in a blue deck is absolutely amazing. So getting mana push while still being able to do that is phenomenal. So I definitely have options when it comes to my current plays. I'll just go ahead and attack. Fuck it. I mean, he's got damage he can push my way, but I got things that I can do to it if he decides to be ballsy and brave. That's another thing, is that these don't enter tapped either, and I forgot about that. So I technically anything in my hand I can play right now. So I can play either of these 2. Which I want him to play an artifact low key, so that way I can just be like, fuck it, it's dead. I can just be like, eh, boo. Oh, really? Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'll resolve it, and then next chance I get, I'm gonna just bounce it. Make you fucking have to double cast it during your attack swing. Why not? It's like, you think you gonna be strong, but not today. Yeah, I'll wait till he assigns attackers. That's the best bet, honestly. I'd rather think he can push damage and then try and then not get it as much damage as he wants out. Ugh. Okay, are you done assigning attackers now? Can I? Because I'm gonna. I don't have 4. So, yeah. Bounce. Bye-bye. Still taking some damage, though. Because he swung with everything. Yes, sir. And that still leaves me exactly the 3 I need to keep this going. Okay, are you letting this resolve, bud? I mean, come on. It's all on you. Alright, so let's see here. Yeah, I'll wait till... Yeah. No. No attacks. I'm gonna hold off so I can be able to block some what's coming my way on top of everything else. I mean, honestly, yeah, let's just go ahead and just slow you way the fuck down right now. Should still be, yeah, there we go. I got my draw. And then play that for the turn. There we go. Yay. That's beautiful. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Attacking's not a wise idea right now. You ain't getting nowhere if you do. I'm gonna blow that up and then get fucking block that. Oh, that's got death touch. Ooh. Oh, they got death touch. That's not good. I will be getting rid of this though. Yeah, I'll take 2 damage. That's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I can use his adaptability if I want to, and he gets +4/+1/+1 counters. Or I can just throw this fucking bitch out there. Call it a day. Might as well poke you a little bit since I've got some defense right now. Yeah, this match is definitely going on a little longer than I anticipated. I'll probably do some streams with MTG Arena since their matches can take a little bit of time. Discard 2 cards and loses 2 life. It's Bapho, choose a color. Recast a spell, push out the color. Black. Alright, so here's the deal. That's good for later. I'll hold on to that, because I feel like he's going to pop out something that's going to be really nasty here soon, so I'd rather wait until that's Gucci. I'm going to go ahead and activate that. Granted, if he produced a fire, he could still block, but... yeah, we'll go to combat, and I'll just swing with this. And end my turn. I still have mana. Every time he plays something non-creature, I'll get my draw power. He's absolutely great. I don't understand why he has an exile. I mean, I guess that's if he's getting targeted with something, you can do that, but... yeah, see, that's what I was afraid of. So he can't really afford to attack with anything this turn anyway. Whenever this creature has this turn, each creature with mass girl gets... okay. Creature with menace can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and... it's only an enter the battlefield ability, but I don't want you blocking that shit. And swing for game. I actually won one! Yay! Hell yeah. Ooh, there's a foil as my next level reward. So I got the 250. I got a mastery orb. Alright. Let's go for white this time. Who's going to target creature looks half accurately reveal a white card from among them, put on the battlefield. Really? That's not bad. I'm not gonna lie. A Johnny's Influence, that's not bad. That's pretty good. I might edit my deck and put that in there later. Just cause being able to buff certain key things on board and then be able to put something out for free out of the top 5 if it's a white. I mean, I have multicolored shit that's good. I've got, you know, so many shit that can count for that. And all my important, like, non-board state creatures are typically a white, blue. So, let's see here. Cast 30 red or green, black or green, and then red or green. Ugh, so I'm gonna have to play green at some point here soon, so I can try to be able to get stuff done. Anyway, with that being said, this is going to be it for the video. If you like the content, just go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment on what games you want to see me play. I'll do my best to try to get to them. And with that being said,